First, do no harm or you're not a doctor, and Islam doesn't get it. We actually take the word assassin from the Arabic word hashashin, which means hash eater, which means, well, opium dealer. They don't really have doctors, they have wizards. A doctor has a, a patron, like a judge, a priest, a bard of some kind. They belong to the artisan caste. Medicine is an art form because every canvas is different. Religion is a search for universal and eternal truth. Science creates the tools of our trade. The government is an experiment. Our experiment. Islam means peace, but it's sarcastic. The messenger of Allah invents reasons to protect us from each other so they can manage a conflict that would have never started but for his involvement to begin with. Figure out some way to employ all the heathen so the doctors are God. That's apotheosis, heresy. Why do we have to feed the Muslims anyway? I mean, it's not the Muslims, it's Islam, but it is Islam. Why do we have to feed them? I mean, yeah, it's the right thing to do for the church, not for the taxpayer. So the United Nations was founded to prevent World War III, like Islam does everything badly. Gandhi wasn't even Hindu. That's 2 world wars we might have avoided to begin with, idiot grandmasters. You promise peace on behalf of God? All of a sudden, like he's peaceful now, the peaceful God. And that's the worst part about Islam is God is some guy. Just get away with whatever you want as long as you have a scapegoat. But I've seen things that are not kosher, so I stand with Israel because we're not paying for this. I go all the way to the J. Edgar Hoover FBI building in Washington, D.C., and I'm telling them about like crimes against humanity. And you should go to the library and change your email. If we have to jump through those kinds of hoops to get jurisdictional, let's just let the FBI hold all the money. Do you feel better now? They just want to touch it. They want to smell it. They want to bite it. Make sure it's real. There's an illegal trust on the other side of the Somalian conflict, and it's lying to you, and it's illegal to just scapegoat us to stay in charge of losing a holy war to the third world. Religion is a search for universal and eternal truth. I don't know what to call it, but you should join. Being persecuted for my beliefs. In all seriousness, they asked for $11 billion this year, and I remember when the Department of Homeland Security stole our armor and sent us to war without it, and then the CDC took our KIA insurance and called it a mental health problem. Rather just give it back to the FBI. You know, military criminal investigation divisions, how do you feel about FBI? Who cares, right? Nobody cares. Nothing to hide, nothing to fear. Nigerians over here trying to bamboozle people like somebody raped 84,000 Boy Scouts. Oh, who cares? It was the Boy Scouts. Just get on with your life. All right, well, I was a Boy Scout, and my scout leaders were a Jew, a Vietnam veteran, and the Boy Scouts represent our national parks. So somebody raped our national parks, the Jews and Vietnam vets. Benghazi, Libya, 2012, September 11th. Somebody raped the CIA. I ain't paying for that. You're out your goddamn mind. Pick a healthcare plan that's right for you.